What's up guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be decluttering all of my makeup and I'm going to be doing it Marie Kondo style. If you guys don't know Marie Kondo, she is this genius when it comes to organizing and decluttering your space and just giving you peace of mind, and that is what I need to do with all of my makeup because I keep buying makeup but I'm struggling on getting rid of makeup and it's starting to overwhelm me a little bit. So if you guys want to see me declutter all of my makeup, then just keep watching. There are a couple steps to complete the Marie Kondo method, and step number one is to literally gather up all of your items and put them in one spot. Typically that spot is on the bed. I basically keep a majority of my makeup in my closet, which is right outside my bathroom. I also keep some makeup in my bathroom drawer. Also, if I just film that day, I'll have like a box of makeup that I used, and then I also have my everyday makeup bag, which is currently like filled to the brim right now. So I literally gathered up all of my makeup. I don't think I actually realized how much makeup I have until I literally took it and put it all in one place. Seeing it all in one place is just so like mind-blowing to me. I'm like, oh my goodness. So after I put all of my makeup on the bed, I started organizing it into piles. So after a good like half hour of sorting my makeup, I'm right here and we're just gonna go pile by pile, and I'm hoping to separate it out in a couple of categories, like one for keeping, one for donating, and then one for just garbage stuff that you have to throw away. All right, so we're gonna start off with the first pile. I'm gonna kind of go like in the order where I apply makeup to my face. So first we're gonna start off with some primers. So the first one I have here, I actually got this in one of my subscription boxes. It's the Ella Mask Primer. It's clear. It's really cool looking. It literally did nothing for my skin though, and it kind of broke me out a little bit, so this is definitely being donated. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention a main question that Marie Kondo asks you to ask is, does this spark joy? And you're also supposed to thank the makeup that you're getting rid of, pay it respect. So let's do this right. Let's do it the Marie Kondo way. So first of all, let's bless this room with all the makeup. And so let's go back to this product. Thank you for coming into my life for a second and breaking me out, but you gotta go. Next we have this All-Star Primer by ColourPop. I actually, from what I remember, really like it. I can't remember for the life of me if it breaks me out, which by the way, I am inventing a new category, stuff I want to try. So this is something I want to try out again. I still need a little bit more time to think about it. Then we got some Smashbox Photo Finish Primers. They're one of my absolute favorites. Totally keeping this. Next is the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow Herb. I was obsessed with this for a hot minute. I still am obsessed with it. Like, I love this so much. There's no way I'm getting rid of that. Then we got the No Pore Phlegm Primer. This is a smoothing primer. I really remember loving it, but I'm pretty sure it broke me out. So I think I'm gonna be giving this to a friend. So thank you. You will spark so much joy for one of my friends. The last one we have is this like little sample. This is the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I actually really did like this, but my skin had a major breakdown when I used it. So I'm really sad that I have to get rid of it. Then we have a couple of eye primers. There's these three here. One is a Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I've been using this a lot because my eyelids have been so oily recently. Totally keeping that. Then we have this Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I actually haven't used this in like a really long time. It says, oh, and I'm supposed to be like looking at expiration dates on some of these. So this one says it expires in 6 months. I definitely got this more than 6 months ago. Do any of you guys listen to like the expiration dates? Because I feel like I can never finish a product before the expiration date. And then we also have this Too Faced Hangover one. This actually does break me out. Sometimes I'll like to use it like underneath my eyes or on top of my eyes, but I honestly don't know why I'm keeping it if it breaks me out like everywhere else, because it's supposed to be like an all-over skin primer. I think I'm gonna discard this. Thank you for bringing me the beautifulness of hydration. Okay, moving on to concealers. I do have like a decent amount of concealers right here. First, we got this ColourPop concealer. I actually just used this filming it, and for some reason, I could literally see the product separating like in the bottle, and the performance was awful. I really was enjoying it for like the first month or so I had it, but after seeing it all like separated and gross, I don't think it's good. We're throwing that out. Then we have this Physicians Formula Instant Ready Full Coverage Concealer right here. I actually really enjoy this. I haven't used it in a hot minute, but this sparks so much joy, so keeping that. Then we have this Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's like this little sample I got. It's like a banana kind of color for like brightening the under the eyes. I think I'm like undecided on this, to be completely honest, so I think I'm gonna keep this in like the try on later. Then I have this Becca under eye brightening corrector. I actually really love this, but I've noticed it does kind of break me out like right on the edges of my eyes, so I really should get rid of this. I have these 3 concealers right here. These are all from Maybelline. I love these concealers a lot, actually. One of the only concealers that like doesn't really break me out, which is great. For now, I'm gonna keep these because I really do enjoy them. Then we got my little Tarte Shape Tape. I really do need to get like a full size. I love this so much. It's going nowhere. Then we have this NARS concealer. I got this a couple years ago. Thank you. You were great, but you break me out. Then we have this Bare Minerals concealer. There's actually like only a little teeny tiny bit in here. I pretty much used all of this, and it wasn't until like this past like 2 months I've noticed that this actually is one of the cause of my breakouts. It makes me so sad. Thank you for giving me months of confidence. So out of 20 products, I ended up getting rid of 8. So that's almost half. That's really good. That's a good start. All right, moving on to foundations and powders. So first thing I have here is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. This was new. I tried it out. Hated it. It just shows all of my textures. So yeah, definitely get rid of this. Then we have the Maybelline Dream Cushion. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. It gave just a beautiful foundation coverage, but I think it's the culprit to breaking me out, which makes me not want to wear it. It says only keep it for 6 months. I'm pretty sure I've had it for 6 months. So that kind of decides it for me right there. I'm gonna have to throw it away. Next we have the Yensa Color Plus Face Skin on Skin BC Foundation. It's like a BBCC full coverage thing. I got this in my Ipsy, and a lot of people loved the way it looked on my skin. Personally, I think it attached to some of my dry patches, but overall it like wasn't that bad. So I definitely want to try it again when I think there's just a little less texture on my skin. So I'm gonna keep this to try later. We also have another CC cream, the It Cosmetics one. I really like it. It breaks me out though, so gonna have to get rid of this. And this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay. Again, this is another one I wanted to fall in love with, but it just clung to my dry patches. However, I think I want to wait till summer to try it, like during the summer when my skin like is a lot more not dry. I'm gonna keep this to try later. So really quickly, I'm gonna go through my liquid foundations. My Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I use this on the daily. I'm never getting rid of this. Then we have the Maybelline 24 Hour Super Stay Foundation. I actually really enjoy this foundation. I don't use it as often, but I really do like having it as an option. So keeping. Then we have my NARS Deauville foundation. This is one of the most expensive foundations I've ever purchased. Ew, it's separated. Ew, I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't, but it looks so gross. Okay, I was gonna keep it. I think I have to throw it out though. Like, it's really gross looking. Okay. Bye. Then we have all these stick foundations. This first one is the ColourPop No Filter Foundation Stick. Did not like this at all. So this is going bye-bye. Then I have the Hourglass Vanish Stick. I actually really enjoyed this. I just haven't worn it in a while, so I don't know how I feel about it now. I think I'm gonna keep it, try it for later. Then I also have this little mini like stick version of the foundation, like a little sample I got, which I pretty much, I think used like all of it. Kind of old and gross, so I'm probably gonna just get rid of it. So next is powders. So I have the Tarte Amazonian Smooth Operated Powder. I love this powder so incredibly much. A lot of people complain about flashback with it. I've never experienced that, so I'm gonna keep this. Number 7, Translucent Perfect Light Loose Powder. This is probably my favorite drugstore powder. So I'm gonna keep this. It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powders. These are samples. I really enjoyed this powder, so I'm keeping these. Then we have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair Light number 10. A lot of people like this. I personally don't like it. It looks so powdery and cakey to me, so I'm probably gonna give this to a friend. Then we have the Physicians Formula Translucent Mineral Face Powder. I remember enjoying this powder a lot, but I can't remember for the life of me if I thought it broke me out, but I really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna try this for later. Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room Matte About It Translucent Setting Powder, and it came with the cutest little oh my gosh. I think I like this powder, but it's definitely not a powder I reach for. It doesn't really spark that much joy, but it's so cute. I think I'm gonna definitely give this to one of my friends to try. Then I have this cute little powder right here. This is the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. This powder is so good. I feel like it breaks me out. I think I'm gonna keep it for a little longer because it sparks so much joy for me, so keeping this. Then we have the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the Banana shade. I use this as just an under eye powder. Best thing on the planet. I use it in every one of my tutorials. Keeping. Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder right here. I tried this because a lot of people swore by this powder. It was like okay. I personally never reached for it. I'm gonna give this to a friend because a lot of people swear by this. And then I have the ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder. I mean, it's good. It's not like bad or anything, so I'm gonna keep this. Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder right here. I use this daily. Totally keeping that. Then I have my little Cover FX little mini size. I think I tried this in a recent video. I love this powder, so totally keeping that. And you guys, I have a bunch of these little Makeup Forever Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powders. I keep getting samples of these and I still have yet to try it, so I'm gonna try this soon. I have to, so I'm gonna keep these for later. Okay, next I always put on some eyeshadows. By the way, I just did a video on the makeup look I used, and I used the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette for my eyes. So if you guys want to check that video up, I'm gonna suggest it up above and link it down below for you guys. Anyway, so I have a bunch of single shadows and then a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. So I think I'm gonna go through the single shadows really quickly. So first we have all of these Anastasia eyeshadows. I got these at Marshall's, I believe. They were like $4 each. I never used them, so I'm definitely gonna get rid of these. Then I have these three little shadows right here from the Balm Cosmetics. I have Kuwaka Ribisha eyeshadow, then I have the Locked Up one, and then the Bodacious one. I do really enjoy these shadows. I think they're really, really pretty. They do spark joy, so I'm just gonna keep them. Then I have these two little Pop Goes the Shadows from Elizabeth Mott. I have one in the shade Toasted, and then I also have shade Mermaid Teal, and it is so pretty. Keeping these for sure, they're amazing. You guys, I have so much ColourPop eyeshadows. There's even more I can't hold in my hand, but basically I'm keeping all of my ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I love them. Oh, and then we have this ColourPop Pressed shadow. Love it so much. Keeping 100%. And I have this NYX Glitter Face and Body Powder. I think I was gonna use this for a video, but I have no use for it, so I'm probably just gonna donate it. I don't even know if I actually opened it. This is a Seraphine Botanicals Crystalline Particles in the shade Smoky Quartz. I recently got this in, I believe, in Ipsy. I really, really enjoyed this, so for now, I'm gonna keep it. Oh, and I also have this from ColourPop. It's the Jelly Much eyeshadow. It's so good. Keeping. We also have this Appeal liquid eyeshadow. I actually really enjoy this, so keeping. Then I have this NYX eyeshadow base. I bought this a long time ago because I heard it was a great way to keep like eyeshadows really nice and pigmented, but I don't use it. So I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I have these three Meech and Mia eyeshadows right here. I have this one in Taupe. I love this one so much. I literally use it so often, so I'm keeping that. Then I have these two right here. These are loose eyeshadows, and it's very rare for me to wear a loose eyeshadow. I have them in the shade Copper and White. They're super pretty, so I'm probably gonna be giving these away. They're so good. They're so good. Someone will enjoy these. Then I have this Laura Mercier Rose Gold Caviar Stick Eye Color. I wanted to like this so badly, but honestly, I'm not a fan. It doesn't stay on the eyes very well at all, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Then I have these two L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. One's actually broken because I lost like the little cap that you're supposed to keep in here, but I really like it. I hate getting rid of eyeshadows that I love, but they're broken, you know? I could probably fix it. So I think I'm gonna keep these two. I have this M Princess Pretty Petal eyeshadow. This is also loose pigment. It is one of the prettiest loose pigments though. It brings me joy. I'm gonna keep it. Then I have this Ofra Cosmetics one in the shade Gold Rush. I remember liking it, but I haven't used it since. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then we also have another gold eyeshadow from Hikari. I just swatched it on the back of my hand. I don't see myself using it, so I'm gonna give these away. Thank you though for the joy you brought me. Keep forgetting to say thank you. Then I have these two right here. This is a little e.l.f. Peach Squad. It's so cute. It's this like little duo. I really like this. Then I also have this little Smashbox little Sampo duo that I got from one of their Cover Shop palettes. I believe it was Golden Hour. Yes, love these, keeping them. Okay, now we're moving on to eyeshadow palette. First one we have here is this little Physicians Formula Matte Collection eyeshadow quad. It's not pigmented. It took me a really long time to build it up to a point where I really liked it. I thought it was gorgeous, but I'm just gonna give this away. These are the Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. I have Mauve and I have Coral. They are just gorgeous and everything. Keeping those. I have this cute little Smashbox cover shot in the shade Ablaze. Ooh, so pretty. I actually use this a lot, so keeping. Then we have these two right here. This is just the original Rainforest of the Sea palette right there. And then I also have another Rainforest of the Sea. This is the third one right here. I don't use these very often, but when I do, I really enjoy them. So I think I'm gonna keep them for a little longer. They do spark joy. Then I have these two drugstore ones right here. I use these all the time and they're amazing drugstore eyeshadow palettes. Definitely pick them up if you haven't. Keeping. Next I have the Just Peachy Mattes palette from Too Faced, and this is, it's so pretty. I can't. I won't. Then I have this palette by Ace Beauty. It's the Grandiose palette. It does look really pretty, and from what I remember, I did enjoy it, but I don't use it like at all. Like it's not one I think to use ever, but I'm gonna get rid of it. We have these two Anastasia palettes right here. One is Modern Renaissance and the other one is Soft Glam. The Soft Glam one is just gorgeous. I actually do like to dip into these for like more special occasions. I don't know why, I just always feel like these two are reserved for special occasions. I think I want to hold on to these. Next we have my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette. I love this palette so much. It's gorgeous. It actually kind of reminds me of the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette, so I like this one a lot better. Then we have the Disney Designer little palette right here. I honestly have a hard time using this palette, but there's actually a lot of colors in here that aren't in my other palettes, so that's the only reason why I really hang on to it, and it's just the packaging. I can't get rid of that. It brings me joy just looking at it. That's enough, right? Then we have the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. You guys, I bought this years ago. I don't use it. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. That's shocking. This was actually one of my very first legit high-end makeup palettes, so it's kind of sentimental to me. I just don't enjoy it anymore, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. But thank you for being my first high-end palette. Then we have the ColourPop and Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette. This palette is gorgeous. Highly recommend this. Keeping for sure. Then I literally just bought this. It's the Sweet Talk palette. Again, I used it on my eyes today. It's stunning. Keeping for sure. Protégé palette by Suva Beauty. I used it once and I really enjoyed it. I personally haven't used it since, but I just swatched these really quickly and they're gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna continue to try this out. Then I have my Tarte Clay Play palette. This is such an amazing palette. One of the main reasons I was okay with getting rid of the Kat Von D Eye Contour palette was because of this palette. Colors in here and the packaging is just cuter, so keeping. Then we have this huge palette right here. This is my Profusion Wonderlust palette. It is so gorgeous. A lot of you guys always compliment my eye looks when I wear these shadows, so I want to keep this. Then I have the Urban Decay Naked Heat Petite palette. This is a gorgeous little palette, fun for traveling. I really like this, so keeping. And then the very last palette I have is this by e.l.f. It is their Prism eyeshadow palette. This was so pretty when I used it. I didn't use it very often. It's super old. I'm gonna get rid of this. Next we have eyeliner and eyebrows. Because they're like so teeny tiny, I'm just gonna go really quick through these. These are all of my liquid eyeliners. I have the Butter London Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precision Liner. I'm gonna keep for trying later. The Luminous Lash Paradise Liquid Eyeliner. This is the rose gold one. It's such a pretty rose gold color, so I'm keeping. We have the Star Lux Pro Luxe Pen Artist Edition. I got this a while ago. It even has a side where you can create little stars. This brings me so much joy, so I'm gonna keep it. This is the Physicians Formula Eyeliner. I feel like it's not as black as I would like, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. That hurts. And I recently just picked this up. I actually have it on right now. It is the ColourPop Liquid Liner. This stuff is amazing. Keeping for sure. I have this little Kat Von D tattoo liner that I haven't even unwrapped. It was a sample. I had purchased the tattoo liner before. I thought it was horrible, but someone actually told me that like I must have gotten like just a messed up one or something like that, because they're like, it should work a lot better than that. So I keep meaning to try it. So save for later. And this is my all-time favorite Clinique Pretty Easy liquid eyelining pen. Love this, keeping it. Okay, first we have these three drugstores. These are the NYX Professional Makeup Slide On Glide On Stand and definitely Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine eyeliners. I really enjoy these. However, I never reach for them. I always reach for my high-end ones. The black one and the brown one aren't as good as the green one. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the black and brown. Then I have these right here. These are Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. As you can see, I have them in a lot of colors because I really like this, so I am keeping all 5 of these. Then I have these last little 3 ones. They're kind of random. This is a Sephora Crayon Contour. I have yet to try this, so keeping for later. Then I have this Jonce Blue Glitter Star Eyeliner. I love this, keeping for later. Then I have the Tarte Sex Kitten Liner. Yeah, no, I didn't like this one, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. So right here, I have all of my brow gels. This is a ColourPop one. I like that. This is an e.l.f. one. I really like that. This is a Benefit Brow Vogue Conditioning Primer. I love that. And this is my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I like all of these gels. I do go through them like daily, so we're gonna keep these. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Crayon. I really enjoy this, keeping that. This is the e.l.f. Brow Pencil. Swatching it on my hand, I don't think I would like it again. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. The $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil. I really like this, but anytime I use it, this little thing, it's too loose. I don't use it mostly for that reason. Plus, you can't get really precise with it. I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I have the ColourPop Precision Brow Pencil. I pretty much switch this out on the regular, so I'm gonna keep this. Then I have these right here. My Kat Von D Signature Brow, love keeping. My Anastasia Brow Wiz, I need a new one. Gonna keep that until it's gone. My Anastasia Perfect Brow Pencil, I actually brought this back out, and I do enjoy it, not to the point where like I'm in love with it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh, that's sad. And then this is my IT Cosmetics Brow Powder in the Universal Taupe shade. I know a lot of people swear by it. I personally just am not a fan of it, so I'm gonna be giving this probably to a friend. And one last thing, I have my little e.l.f. Brow Duo in the dark shade. I love this like crazy. It's so well used. It's really old. I think for now I'll get rid of it, but I'm gonna like replace it down the line because I really do enjoy it. The next thing I have is blushes, bronzers, and face palettes. We're probably gonna go through the face palettes first. I don't have very many of them. First, we have this Smashbox one. This is the Cali Contour palette. You guys, if you are hesitating to purchase this, just buy it. It's amazing. I love all of the colors in it. I literally use this all the time. It's one of my favorite palettes. Then I have the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. I never used this. I was so excited to get it. I don't really like the highlights very much in here, and I barely use the contours in here. I don't want to get rid of it though. It sparks joy when I see it, but at the same time it sparks annoyance because I never use it. All right, I'm gonna get rid of it. Next, I have this Cover FX face palette right here. I actually just got this from my BoxyCharm. I love it. I've used it so much, so for sure keeping this. Then we got my Handy Dandy Cheek Parade. I don't use this because it's just such a big palette. I don't think to grab it, but I really enjoy it, so I'm for sure keeping this. Next, we're gonna move on to bronzers. I actually don't have that many bronzers. First, we have these two from the drugstore. I have my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronzer in the light shade. Love this, use it all the time, keeping. Then I have my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I really enjoy this bronzer. However, it breaks me out every time, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Then we have these two high-end ones. This is a Bare Minerals one in the shade The Skinny Dip. I really enjoyed it, however my skin hated it, so goodbye. My Smashbox Step by Step Contour Kit. I love Smashbox in general. They create such beautiful smooth formulas. I'm keeping this for sure. Then I have these two indie brands, the ColourPop one in Private Party. I have it on today. I really like it. Super nice, bright, love it. Then I have the Take Home the Bronze Bronzer in the shade Oliver from the Balm Cosmetics. I use this one a lot actually. I really enjoy this one, so keeping. Next is blushes. This one's gonna be hard because I love all of my blushes. First, we have my Tarte Blush Bazaar right here. I use this all the time, keeping for sure. More Tarte blushes. I love all these blushes. I have one in the shade Ornate, Party, and Feisty. Since I love these blushes so much, I'm just gonna keep them because I know I'll use them. Then we have this cute CoverGirl Cheekers one. I really enjoy this one a lot. I use this, so keeping. Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Mood Exposure. You guys, I literally use this almost every day. Like, it's my favorite blush. I went from my worst blush to my favorite blush. Keeping. Anastasia Beverly Hills Little Blush Trio. I actually don't use this a lot. I don't know why I don't use it. I think it's just, I don't know. I think I'm gonna try this for a week, and if I don't like it, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. So we'll keep for trying. I also have the Anastasia Blush Kit in the Radiant shade. I actually do use a couple of these shades regularly, so keep it. Next, I have this little Pixie Glowy Powder in the shade Rome Rose. This is an Aspen Ovard and Pixie collaboration. I love these so much. However, this one's super old and I never reach for it. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Then I have this little Pacifica Blush Duo right here. I actually love this so much. It's gorgeous, keeping. Then we're just gonna knock these two out of the park. This is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in the shade Tropiques. And this is the Burt's Bees Blush in 1205 Bare Peach. Love these, use these daily. These two, this is a ColourPop Drop of a Hat. I actually have it on right now. Love it, keeping. Then I have the CeraVe Botanicals Lychee and Gold Blush. It's beautiful. love. Next we have this e.l.f. cream blush in the shade Rose Royalty. It's definitely not something I reach for, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. It's really cool, but I don't use it. Then I have a Bang Beauty Smoked Peach blush. I actually have been using this pretty regularly, so keeping. Little pixie blush that is all in pieces. It's in the shade Beach Rose. I don't get rid of it because I love it so much, so I'm keeping it for now. So I think I got rid of like one blush. I was going so strong, like getting rid of like thirds of my makeup. It's kind of gone downhill. Okay, I totally forgot to do mascara as I was like going through like my eye sections, so we're gonna do that really quick. So first we have the minis, what I like to call them. We have Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara. Love this one, keeping for sure. Then I have the Tarte Tardiest Man-Eater Mascara. I remember liking it. It doesn't stand out though. I think I'm gonna get rid of it though. It's not my favorite. The Buxom Mascara, love this, keeping. Then I have the Dior Show Mascara. Don't like it. Goodbye. Benefit Roller Lash, really like that one. Smashbox Superfan Mascara. This is another favorite. Little CILS Booster XL Base for mascara. It's like a mascara primer, keeping for sure. Use it all the time. Eyeko Lash Alert Mascara. I've tried this once. I keep meaning to try it again, so I'm gonna keep trying that for later. So many mascaras. Brooklyn Bailey Lash Next Door Mascara. I swear by this, holy grail, keeping. L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, amazing. I have it actually on right now. This is great for if you're going out or something and want a nice drugstore mascara. Then I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. So first when I tried it, didn't like it. Next when I tried it, I was like, wow, where has this been all my life? But then using it this past week, and it just has so much fallout, so I'm probably gonna get rid of this. A Cosmetic Superhero one. I do not like this one at all. Gonna get rid of. This is the Dior Show Maximizer 3D Lash Primer. I love this, use it all the time. Keeping. Clinique little duo right here. It's the High Impact Mascara along with their primer. Keeping for sure. Then I have these two fun colors right here. I actually just love having the color options. These are the L'Oreal Voluminous ones, and these are in the shades Blue Cobalt and Burgundy. Then I have this Wonder Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. This is one of my new favorites, so I'm keeping. I have this Caution Mascara. I haven't even opened it. It's like a little trial size, so gonna test that. And then this is a CoverGirl Lash Fast Volume. I used to use this, and then I used to use it because it separated my lashes really nicely, but you guys, this is literally years old. I should throw this out. Moving on to my highlighters. This is gonna be a struggle. First we have this pretty vulgar highlighter right here in the shade Shimmering Swan Glow Up. I actually recently got this from BoxyCharm. It's really pretty. I just don't think I'd wear it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. My Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. Love this one. It's so pretty. This is the ColourPop Flexitarian. I do have it on today. I actually really enjoy it, so keeping. These two right here. This is a Pacifica Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral Strobe. I'm not a big fan of this one. It's just not my color. Getting rid of. This Tristique one I actually really enjoy. It's a really nice soft glow, keeping for sure. I have this Balm Cosmetics Mary Duminizer. This is amazing. Then I have all these little Cover FX custom enhancer drops. These are in the shades Celestial, Moonlight, Rose Gold, and Halo. I'm keeping all of them. They're so good. Next we have the Ciate London Glow 2 highlighter. This highlighter is stunning, so I'm keeping this. This is the glowy powder in Santorini Senza. It's the Pixie Aspen Ovard. She came out with 3. I got all 3. Not the biggest fan of this one. Plus it's super old, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Then we have the Barfly highlighter. You guys, this Barfly highlighter is just so stunning and gorgeous, so keeping that. CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Glow. I haven't had this for too long. It's really pretty. It's kind of like glittery, so I like it, keeping. We have my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Duo in Fire Crystal and Lightning Dust. I use it every day, so keeping. Then we have this NYX Illuminator one in Ritualistic. I put this in a favorites video, so yeah, I'm not getting rid of this one. Next we have this Pure Cosmetics one in here. It's a Skin Perfecting Powder in the shade Afterglow. It is really pretty. I just don't think it's my shade, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Foil palette right here, you guys. It's so beautiful. I use this for more than just highlight, so I'm keeping that for sure. Got a good old little Seraphine Botanicals here. I actually do use this one a lot. I love Seraphine Botanicals, so keeping. Another one of the glowy powders, except this is the one. I use this one like crazy. I think it's so beautiful. This one's a little sentimental. I don't know why, I just love it so much, so I'm gonna keep it. This is a Becca Opal one. I used to use this one all the freaking time, you guys, but lately I've tried it. It's just not my shade. I don't know why I was so in love with it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Next one is the Sweat n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This one's really pretty. I just don't really find myself reaching for it, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Then we have my little e.l.f. Moonlit Pearls one. This one is so good, so keeping that. Cover Cover FX glitter drops in the shade Nova. This is one I haven't really tried out. I think I'm gonna keep it for now. And we have my Aurora Glow Kit from Anastasia Hales. I haven't used this in a minute, but I really love it, so I'm keeping this. So moving on to the very last section, we have lips. Lips is really hard for me because there's so much I love, but so much breaks me out. So I have a bunch of lip balms. We're just gonna start off with the ones in tubes. So first I have the Hanalei Lip Treatment in Peach Pink. I did review this in an Ipsy and I thought it was really bad, but then I realized that lipsticks work so much better over this, so I'm keeping that for sure. GlossierMintBalm.com. I was in love with this for a minute, but then I stopped liking it. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I have the Skin Berry Lip Fix. I don't remember if I like this one. I think it smelled good though. To try in the future. Then I have the Dr. Lip Tint in the Sweet Potato one, and I love this, so for sure keeping. This BKR Paris one, the water balm. This is so good. Keeping that one for sure. Here, this is a Neutrogena Revitalizing Lip Balm with an SPF 20 in it. It has a really pretty tint to it, so I really want to keep that one. I have a Clinique Pop Lip Color and Primer. I actually don't really remember what this looks like, to be honest, so I'm gonna keep that for later. Next, I have a Clinique Pep Start Pout Perfecting Balm in the shade Guava. It's this gorgeous pink color and it looks so good on the lips, so we're keeping that. Then I also have this Givenchy lip balm as well, and this one's so good too. So yeah, pretty much all the lip balms we're keeping. Now moving on to lipsticks. First one I have is this L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in the shade Glossy Fawn. I love this color. My skin breaks out like crazy to this, so unfortunately I'm gonna get rid of it. Marc Jacobs lipstick right here. It's this really pretty color. I just never wear this. I feel like the color looks kind of weird on me. I have these two Bite Beauty lip things right here. I honestly don't think I'm a big fan of these, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. I don't remember trying this Givenchy lip product. I really don't. I'm gonna have to try that later because I don't remember that. This is saved for later. And then I also have a Sephora Rouge Cream in the shade R04, the red, and oh my gosh, I love this color on me. It's one of my favorite red lipsticks ever, so for sure keeping that one. I have a Burberry in the shade Nude number 7. This is so pretty. I love this one like crazy. I used to wear it all the time. Then I have this gorgeous Tom Ford one in the shade Indian Rose. It's so pretty. Keeping that. I also have this Sugar It's About Time Vivid lipstick in the shade Better Call Salmon. I love their packaging. I had to keep the packaging. It's so cool. And it is this really pretty shade right here. I've worn it a couple times already and I enjoy it a lot. Now, these next three are really hard because they're from the Disney Designer Collection and their packaging is freaking gorgeous. I have Ariel, Snow White, and Belle. I love them so much. They do break me out though. Even their tubes are really cool with like all of the signatures. This one is Ariel. I think I'm gonna hold on to them just because I love their packaging so much. Is that bad to do? I don't know. We have these little Tarte liquid lipsticks. One's in the shade Birthday Suit and one's in the shade Exposed. I love them so much, but they break me out. Thank you. I really enjoyed your color. Next we have Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bow and Arrow. This is such a gorgeous color. I love it, so I'm keeping that one. We have these fun metallic lips. Now for some reason metallic lip products just don't break me out. It's amazing. We have the shade Monaco from Ofra. Then we have the shade Amore Matte from Milani. It's so pretty. Then we have this gorgeous Hatred. I think it's called Hatred from Smashbox. I don't wear them very often, but they're super fun. Then we have this one from Koki and it's Mad About Mauve. It is a really pretty gorgeous color. It does last a long time on lips too. I think I want to keep this one. It's NYX Slip Tease one. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, but I really think it broke me out. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I have this Bite Beauty in the shade Chutney. It's like a random liquid lipstick. I'm not the biggest fan of Bite Beauties. I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I have these two Huda Beauty ones. I have the Lip Strove, which looks so good over this right here. This is their liquid matte in the shade Bombshell. These two are so pretty. I think they do irritate my skin a little bit. But I really like them, so I'm gonna keep them. Then we have these 4 Physicians Formula The Healthy Lips right here. I have this shade Coral Minerals All Natural Nude, Nutritious and Fight-Free Radicals. They're so good, long-lasting. I love them, so we're gonna keep them. I have this M Cosmetics Rose Nude color. Okay, so it's like a dark, nudie color. I feel like it was drying to me, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I have another Bite Beauty thing. I actually think I'd like this one. This is in the shade Glace. It's a matte cream lip crayon, and swatching it, it feels so good, and it's a really pretty color. It's that color right there. I don't know if I've ever really tried this on the lips. I remember swatching it a couple times, but I'm gonna try it. Save it for later. Then I have this MOPRHE Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Miami Fever. Ooh, that's a really pretty fun red color. I'm gonna have to try this one out, so save it for later. I have these 3 Sephora Rouge Fondant Melting Lip Flicks. I have it in the shade Creme Brulee, Caramel, and Peach Sorbet. I love these. They're super hydrating, have a beautiful, beautiful pigment to them, so keeping those for sure. Then I have these 2 random lip pencils here. I have this Buxom one right here in the shade Hush Hush. Love this one. And then I also have this Bodyography one in the shade Heather Berry. Really, really pretty. It's that one right on the end over here. From what I remember, I didn't like applying it to my lips. Like, it was too harsh, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Then we have these 2 right here. I have a Laura Geller Color Luster Lip Gloss. This one's one of my favorites. And then I also have the No. 7 High Shine Lip Gloss. I think it's in Pink Slip. I love these like crazy, so for sure keep it. I have this one right here. It's the Tardiest Lip Paint in the shade Insta Famous. This one is so pretty. It just gives off, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that, but it's like right down here. It's really hard to see, but it's like a bunch of just beautiful sparkles. I feel like I have another lip product like that. It's the Orza Beauty in Rose Glow. They give a similar like end product, like they're very sparkly, kind of leave the lips kind of bare but sparkly. I think I'm gonna keep them because I love sparkle. I also have this Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in Fenty Glow. I love it, but it breaks me out like crazy. I think I'm gonna give this to my mom. I feel like she'd look so good in this. Then I have these 2 by ColourPop. I feel like these break me out, but again, their packaging is beautiful. I can't get rid of these yet. Not yet. Then I have these 2 right here. This is the Vintage by Jessica Sleep Skint in the shade Papaya. I thought it was really interesting because the brush, and I almost gave it away last time. I keep keeping it. It's this beautiful like corally color. I'm gonna keep it. I have this fluid gloss in the shade Elsewhere. It's supposed to have like a blue tint to make your teeth whiter. It broke me out like crazy. I wanted to love this so badly, but And last but not least, I have this little NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stockholm. I love this one, so it's a definite keep for me. All right, so overall, after organizing everything, you guys, it is like almost midnight, and I started filming this at around like 4 o'clock. I took like a break in between, but I'm so tired right now. I want to say I gave away like 1/5 of my entire collection, and for me that's really, really good. That might not seem like a lot to some people, but for me that's really, really good. I feel like I have a really hard time parting with something because it's like I bought it, but I didn't really use it, and I hate when that happens. All right, guys, so that is the end of the video. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It really, really does help support my channel. Question of the day: how do you guys declutter your makeup? I would really love to hear what you guys do, so please let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Emelia. If you guys want to see more beauty tutorials and reviews and just fun videos like this, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button that is right down below. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the little notification bell that is right next to the subscribe button. This way you guys will get notified every Tuesday and Friday when I upload a brand new video. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.